Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Apparently, it was mostly barbarians, right? I think it was mostly barbarians.
Someone has to be the survivor.
And we are live for our audience of naught.
Okay.
Hey, and welcome to Monday Night Heroes. We continue the trek east, and we're in Switzerland.
A good Switzerland or a bad Switzerland?
That is for you to determine.
That's right. We had to figure that part out.
Yeah.
Oh,
So last time you guys were defeated by Doom, probably because you were poetless.
That's always consequence. And I told you, it's like you got to take those extra points in poet if you're really going to survive.
But yeah, a team of three. What were they? They were the cacodemons. Was your end after being burnt to a crisp? You all woke up in hospital beds in a Swiss, like somebody's house, being nursed by a woman whose name wasn't Morgane Schmidt, but is now. Because I neglected to write down what I said.
And continuity is for suckers.
And continuity is for suckers. The glitch in the Matrix. For now, it is Morgane. So, all of you who have taken damage and have only one of your characteristics had gone down to 0, please reset it halfway between 0 and your maximum. We'll deal with Count Van Sar in a second as soon as he's introduced himself.
Oh, I'm Count Van Sar, currently drifting in a state of delirious semi-consciousness in this hospital bed. Possibly the most comfortable bed that I've been in this entire expedition.
So
It's
far.
true. There has been a sore lack of beds. So, Brian, why don't you introduce your character since you're like coming out of nowhere?
Absolutely. Mysteriously, the raconteur, the medic, the scout, the plasma jackknife of all trades, IROC Hall Cutter at your service. No job too tough, no fee too high.
And Wes?
Oh, yes, hello. Tonight I am playing, how you say, Russian Guyovich. I make the bullets go into the paperwork and disappear, both of them. Oh, also question to be asked. Can I use regeneration powers once again to make the X's disappear off my sheet?
Hold on 1 second with that. Because theoretically, yes, but hold on. Finally, Nick.
You're welcome to try.
I am playing Scabious Pip. Is the last line of the line. Sorry. Okay. He's the last living descendant of Elon Musk's only viable clone and the heir to the fortune that the heir to the Elon Musk fortune, which is dwindled down to nothing because he bought a spaceship whose hyperdrive is broken, so he can't actually leave the planet, and now he's with this lot.
I'd always meant to question, does that include the unliving descendants and clones thereof? Or
Oh,
is
there's
this an
no more.
question?
Oh, there's no more. I made sure of that.
I was about to say, all right, kind hearts and coin next. It is.
That would be an interesting scenario in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
The
I mean,
in
who knows?
vitro
Maybe
version of eating your twin in the womb.
And then there was Elon, a murder mystery. Yeah, I'm down for that one of these days, but not now.
All right, Wesley.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, you used that power previously during this game day.
Oh, I wasn't sure if the day had changed because yeah, I remember using it down the Doom level, but I wasn't sure if it was still the same day or not.
Oh yeah, like each of those 2-hour sessions were about, I don't know, a half hour of real time. You spend about an hour and a half in the prison. Combat's a bitch. It takes a while. Yeah, so no. Unless, how many points did you spend when
Oh, I
you
used
did
them
that?
all.
Okay, then no. So you are being nursed back to health. I guess you all would know. Well, it's definitely old school medicine. There's no auto doc. You're bandaged up. Pyrock Hullcutter, being the professional that he is, realizes that this isn't even like state of the art medicine for the 21st century. This is you're being treated basically at like a 18th century, maybe 19th century level.
Oh, well, there's the mark of quality medicine right there.
Yeah, I mean, there's like some laudanum. It's definitely a lot of psychoactive drugs that are treating the symptoms of your injuries, but not really doing much. So, that being said, you do see that Van Sar is not getting any better.
Aww. I'm sorry, Van Sar. Would you like some assistance with that?
He's unable to respond. He's like out.
Oh shit!
I will take that as a no.
You did?
He's not dead. He's just in a bad way. He had 2 of his characteristics drop below 0 or drop to 0, which is pretty heavily wounded. So he definitely needs actual medical attention that isn't like a morphine blast every few hours.
Well, I suppose that falls down to me as the responsible thing to do.
Yes, and you still have those medical kits that you were able to cobble together in the sick bay of the prison.
Yes, but as we have discussed in the past, if anything that the ancient of video games have taught us is that one must not use such medical kits until the very, 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 very last moment, if at all. But
That's where I am. I have the red flashing screen.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, if we were still in Doom mode, his guy would have like
The really
would say
fucked
like
up portrait.
5%, and he'd be really like streaming blood out of his face.
Well, that does seem serious enough. And I apply one of the medical kits, then to see if there's any improvement in his condition, or if we'll have to get ready to harvest him.
Okay, so roll your medicine.
All right. Oh, a child's test before me. Oh, damn. Oops. That was a 6. I think that makes it.
No, that does not. Fortunately for you. Well, you rolled a 6 or you rolled a 6 and you get to add your 3.
Oh, well, if it's the 6 plus the 3 medical skill, then it's a 9.
Okay, yeah, that's the number I want.
That was close. Okay.
Then you did make it. You did make it. And so what I did was to simulate the medical kit, I rolled flux dice. So you can actually add another 4 to the 2 that he was able to heal you. So
Yay.
get a bonus of 6 points added to your scores. And if you could bring one up, you can put it wherever you want. But if you could bring one up above 0, then to full, then you could take the other one and put it halfway. So what I'm saying is distribute your 6.
Right. I got it.
And then you could, like, if anything is below that halfway point now, you can bring it up there. And
Donations.
Well, that just the 6 happened to do that. So
okay, well then, hooray!
Hooray! Donations to the Wayward Hall Cutters Fund is always appreciated.
All right, so as it stands, you guys are in, like, it's a room. There's beds. It looks like almost like a wartime medical facility. Somebody like converted this room into like a mass unit, for lack of a better term. You have the beds and you have like various implements and cotton and bandages, and there's some morphine and stuff.
whoa!
God.
They got the real shit.
We're trapped in a simulation of that ancient Trojan War movie, The English Patient.
Oh God! Such advanced medical knowledge. This must be the place the commissars go.
So there's a couple of windows that look out onto a street. It's on a hill, cobblestone, very narrow. It looks like maybe a horse and buggy can fit in there. The houses are, like 2-story wooden houses with wooden frames. They are all piled on top of each other, squished in there and line the streets. You could see that some of them have shops on the first floor. There's no one around, though. You can't see any people walking around, and the sun is going down. You also have a door that leads out of the room.
Are we still wearing our orange colonist jumpsuits?
You are.
What about our gear? Did our gear transfer over from Corpse World to here?
Yes.
Could
You
should
might
we
want to
take shelter
hide
or
that,
something?
Scabius.
Hide what?
That fucking laser gun of yours is going to give people nightmares.
How am I gonna? So I was wondering what you're talking about. Do we have a sheet that I can throw? Do we have a tarp?
It won't buy my walking stick that happens to make bullets.
He gets a trench coat. Now he looks like a big turtle in a trench coat.
You now look like Mitch McConnell.
What?
I'm going to speak like this for the rest of the game. I'm Mitch McConnell. I do not
Should
believe
we-
it.
Yeah, so there's sheets, there's
Should we take
blankets.
shelter?
You could cover it up fairly easily if you want to.
I am part turtle. Should we get shelter somewhere? I can shelter in my shell, but I don't know about the rest of you.
I think if we're going to explore, we probably should not look like we got off of a prison farm.
Oh, why not?
I point to the color scheme of the rest of the town and then stand next to the window in this bright orange jumpsuit.
Yeah, you're definitely in Lederhosen land.
Lederhosen in Minnesota?
Switzerland, same thing.
No. Question is, are we in the village? And are you the new number 6? But I digress.
Well, we're not going to find out in this room, Pyrock.
Well, let's look around for alternate clothing then. It's like, even if we can't get all of us fitted out here, perhaps we can at least put together enough for a couple of our members to be scouts. We blend in inconspicuously, or at least look like we are only escaped from an asylum and not miscreants with antisocial tendencies, however true that may be.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
We're going to leave the room to search for alternate clothing.
Okay, so you open the door and there's a hallway.
Oh, good.
There's several doors. They all look identical. They're just like nondescript wooden doors. And at the right end of the hallway, there's a stairway going down.
This is on brand for such facilities. Try a few random doorknobs and see if any of them are already open to us.
Sure. The first one you try is open. It leads into a fairly well-appointed bedroom. It's got a nice queen-size bed. It doesn't have a canopy over it, but it's got a nice headboard. There are side tables, a wardrobe. Everything looks like all the furniture looks like it's very well made, handcrafted, beautiful furniture.
Oh, it's like I go to the wardrobe and open the wardrobe up, and I walk into the wardrobe to see if anything happens.
Oh, well, there is a lamppost. It is winter, but strangely not Christmas.
Oh, good.
No, it's just a wardrobe.
Everyone says that, but what is a wardrobe?
There are shirts, the white button-down shirts with like a little bit of floral work on the collar. There are leather pants with suspenders, and there are those hats.
The alpinist hat.
Yes, the alpinist hats.
Well,
There's also a fairly thick book. It is the Real Yodel book. It's a book of yodeling standards in the key of C.
Oh, thank God I was worried it would be sea shanties.
I'll
All
put
right.
on green clothes. Is there any red fabric in the room?
Is there any what?
Red fabric.
No.
It's the lead fabric. I was like, damn, that's a potent fucking piece of armor.
Well, I could use some lead fabric as well from a cod piece, but
I don't want to hear about your cod piece.
Again with the
Russian
cod piece.
Guyevich.
lead cod pieces are standard issue for all members of the party.
We all
Yeah, I've been to that
heard
party.
about the
It's-
red rocket.
The Red Rocket.
The Red Rocket Party. Oh,
That is
dear.
seriously why we only get female dogs.
All right. So, all right. I look for a shirt that's in my size.
Strangely enough, there are 4 articles of each bit of clothing, and strangely enough, they all fit. Imagine that, and they fit well over your cloth armor.
Oh, good.
Wait. So we have like
Your jumpsuits.
knee length lederhosen with suspenders with orange fucking prison jumpsuits poking out the
Yep.
bottom.
Yep.
Well, in that
If that's
case,
how you want to wear it, that's how you're going to wear it.
I'm gonna pull the socks up over the pants.
That's how they do it anyway.
Yeah.
They have those high-rise socks.
Yep. And garters. Are
All
there
right.
garters? I forget if that's part of that outfit.
Hmm.
Grab me an
you-
alpinist cap. Trade it for
I'll put
my
on-
prison guard's cap.
I'll try to find the bandolier and the holsters, and a good sling for the rifle.
That
I imagine we
It's
just
not-
have like utility.
it's not
belt
that well
type of thing.
appointed. It's whatever you were using on your own.
All right.
Yep.
Then we'll just do this the hard way.
Click the
Wow.
utility belt over the top of the lederhosen.
All right. Well, now that you are all Swiss,
Back the old lure.
what are you doing?
They look like normal people.
Oh, relatively.
I feel a strange urge to go to France and start talking in German. Don't understand what that means.
My name is Alpine Gajovich.
Oh, Gajovich.
I guess we'll head down those stairs.
I'm going to vote that we check the other rooms to see if there's a room with some extra weaponry in it or extra medical supplies, just in case.
Well, your medical supplies were what was in the room you were in, the converted
Oh,
field hospital.
right. All
Said
right, then.
it's nothing too terribly advanced, but there were some opiates.
All right. Well, so be it. Count Van Sar, did that hurt?
Did what hurt?
Oh, good. It worked.
Take Brian, if you can scuttle one of your med kits that you had made.
I have -1 med kit.
Okay.
That leaves us 2.
All right, so you're going down the stairs, or are you looking in these other rooms?
No.
I'm going to look.
You can,
Yeah.
Pyrock, but after our last experience of opening doors, that's a job for other people.
You know, that's a very understandable and sensible approach, but maybe we'll get lucky this time. What
It's a
could
battle.
possibly be behind this door?
It's a battle between the two people who have other people open doors for them.
All right.
You, menial servant, paper pusher.
While you guys are arguing about whether you're going downstairs or looking through the rest of the upper floor, you notice that the sun is going down, and it is getting to be late evening, and you see shadows pooling everywhere.
Should we get shelter?
Well, I mean, we're
Or at least-
inside.
We are
Oh,
the ancient
fuck.
vampire from Switzerland. It is small,
My
but it is
bad.
not
We
real.
Should we stop exploring then?
For your mother's sake.
Well, let's head downstairs
Yeah, let's head downstairs.
and see if our host is present.
Oh,
But if it's the notorious point count, we must run. I'm just telling you that right now, based on the holidays I've seen of this era.
So you go downstairs. The stairs seem, just for a second, and maybe it's a trick of the light because of the shadows, but the stairs seem longer than they should be. Not like forever longer, but usually, there's like 12, 13 steps in a flight. This just seems to be more than that. And it's not sloping any longer or anything. It's just, and you look back and you notice that it just looks like a regular staircase. But the stairs go down into a it's semi landing and semi like not a waiting room,
This better
like a
not
drawing
be
like a drawing room, right? There's couches, there's a fireplace with no fire in it, and there's some bookshelves embedded into the wall, built into the wall. On either side, it's kind of a circular area, and then there's an archway, not an archway or like a fancy old archway, but like a doorway without a door archway that leads into, it looks like, a second room.
Is there a sconce with a candle in it?
There are several sconces.
Computer.
I take one of the
Lights
candles
on.
out.
Yeah, so you're able to light the wall candles, and it lights up the room, and you notice that like where the shadows are, they kind of pool deeper.
I look for a possible hidden door or a trigger mechanism, as is common in such spaces, according to the ancient text of the Trojan War.
Put the candle back. Sure. Let's see what would be good for that. It's gonna take a while. You can just give me. Why don't you roll your education? See if that's like something that like you said, it's something that you read about in a text. So yeah, roll your education. 2 dice less than your,
Right, that is a 7.
which is exactly your education, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Kaboom.
Hulk Hunter's like got his ear on the wall. He's tapping. He's pulling out books, trying to see what's going on. And while he's doing this, what are the rest of you doing?
Watching him engage in this peculiar behavior. What are you doing, Hulk Hunter?
There is a madness to my method. Allow me to see if there is a way to expedite our egress from this unusual place.
So there's also like on one of the coffee tables. There's a newspaper.
Ooh, let me look at the newspaper.
So the headline of the newspaper, which is in German, which you can strangely read,
Orioles
says
win World Series.
it is not 1968 or
Good
82.
stuff.
The Mets beat them in 68. It's not 82.
Fuck the Mets.
The headline is meteorite crashes to the east. Forest engulfed in flames.
Good flames or bad flames?
Perfect flames. Just they're cotton candy flavored flames.
They are.
Oh.
The shiny,
could be a controlled burn.
In
the
fact,
shiny red flames.
we should appropriate transportation and head to the east as soon as it gets light.
All right. I am not against this plan, but what kind of transportation will we be able to find here, and who has the skills to master such primitive and arcane technology? I'm not saying no, I just want to make sure that we have a plan this time.
When have we ever needed a plan?
Maybe that clone of Elon Musk will have a way for us to get about. I understand they used to do very well in that field. The crickets say it all.
You went to school in Space, Texas, didn't you, where they have that completely separate set of books?
Indeed.
Place, Texas. Is that place where the almighty dollar is not hunted down to extinction, like it says in the official documents of the people?
You have to be careful not to get bit by the wild bitcoins.
Oh,
As soon as you guys start talking about transportation, and Hullcutter pulls out a book, and you hear a scraping sound of stone on stone.
I knew it. Yes.
Gazing at the book, it's called House of Leaves.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, at least they're into botany in here.
And the sound you're hearing is the fireplace rumbling on a turntable.
Well, that's not eerie at all.
You call this archaeology?
As I recall, House of Leaves was a wonderful text on botany, right up there with the origin of the feces by that scientist.
The origin of feces.
Yes. Tomorrow's
is that what everybody poops evolved into here in the future?
You know what? It's like, yes, the highly evolved species theory was fundamental to helping us get
I go
into
behind
space.
the fireplace after he starts talking about shit.
I ponder the monumental nature of this
So
discovery.
it is very dark and the air is stale behind the fire.
But there is air.
Yes.
Good. After the last few adventures we have had, I mustn't take that for granted anymore.
It's true. Fair enough. I'll give you that. There's air. It's stale. It's dark.
Does anybody have a candle or a light or something?
We literally just picked up candles. Someone needs to ignite one.
I thought you lit them all.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. And it's not lighting up the space?
Not the darkness behind the fireplace.
Well, we tossed one in.
Ow! Shit! What the fuck?
Dodge that bullet. You toss in. They're like those thick, bright candles. You toss it in. As soon as it leaves your hand, it goes out from the wind, and then you hear it bounce and scutter down. It sounds like it's going down, like bouncing down something.
Okay. Can you try that again, but maybe just walk it over?
I guess. And I take another candle and I proceed to walk cautiously down the stairs, trying to see what I'm stepping on for any obvious traps.
Well, it is a spiral staircase, a tight spiral staircase beyond the fireplace. It goes down.
All right. Well, we go about halfway there until we can see if we can see the bottom of where.
Oh, what is the order of you people going down the staircase? There's only it runs around the outer wall or the inner wall, I guess, of the well. And it is tight, but it is only room for one at a time.
Well, Pyrock first, since he has the candle.
I have a candle.
Well, there's more candles.
All right, Guyevich, grab a couple candles.
Commissar.
So it's Pyrock, Guyevich.
I'll go third.
The safest.
Yeah, we want that fucking back cannon of yours.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should probably be in the back.
Hey, does that thing give off any type of light itself? Like
No.
It's no low level radiation.
It might, but really it's just a battery and
Well, I was thinking it might have had an indicator or something on it that was
and a gun.
There's no like fuel indicator.
It's like Doom 1, so it doesn't have your ammo count. Doom 2, they did away with the HUD, so your weapon had your ammo count on it. But you were playing Doom, original Doom, so you had the HUD. Sorry.
I'm gonna switch my HUD over to night vision. So yeah, that's the order. We're going.
All right, so y'all have candles?
Yes.
All right, so you go about halfway down, and it's really dark. The only light is coming from your candles, which makes the rest of the darkness even deeper. The air is chilly and damp. You stop what you figure is halfway down and kind of put your candle out, and you think you can see you think you can see some sort of ground. It's hard to tell if it's made of stone or if it's like a cave of some sort. You can hear the faintly lapping of some water in the distance.
Go towards the sound of the water, even though this never ends well when we attempt this approach.
So you guys going further down?
Yep.
I'm going to suggest, we're going to go further down.
All right. Yeah. Well, I guess that's all up to the people behind you.
Oh,
Because if they're going down, so are you.
Well, yeah. Might as well explore.
So you go down, and it unceremoniously stops in what looks to be like a cave. You can hear ahead of you in the distance the gentle sound of lapping water. It sounds like it's like on stone. The floor of the cave is definitely natural. There are the occasional stalactite and stalagmite, and you see like glittering splendor, really, in your candlelight, of like just the natural beauty of an underground cave system.
Be very careful. The ancient Greek legends tell us of a man who takes on the guise of a bat. Such spaces.
Yeah, I know all
It's
about
very-
that.
It may be very. It may be very stately. So.
Oh, you mean Uncle Sam, the great and powerful Dark Lord.
Yes, Dark Lord Uncle Sam. Let's see. Who takes on the symbol of the bat.
Yeah, they tell us such tales in school. We thought they were myth.
Yes.
So as you guys are sitting there talking, you can kind of hear your voices are reverbing around, and they're definitely being amplified by the echoing.
This would be perfect for the Uncle Sam man to find us. Proceed cautiously.
Yes, I hear he uses echolocation.
To fight his arch nemesis, the trump card. All right. Carefully.
Which way is this water from where we're standing?
It sounds like it's ahead of you.
All right, I proceed cautiously forward. Cautiously because I suspect a trap, as is my nature.
As you go forward, being cautious, you can't help but hearing the sound of your boots crunch against the floor. And as you go in, it seems like the darkness folds behind you as your light goes forward. it's hard to tell time and how long it is back here, unless, of course, you have the wherewithal to check your suit watches. So after what seems like an hour and a half of just walking, you come across it's almost like a natural amphitheater. It slopes down and it's stepped, but looking around, you could see that the spaces are smoothed at the top of each stair, almost as if like thousands of butts have sat there.
Oh no, not the
Smoothed it
butts.
out.
There's a hell of a groove, eh?
And so what are you doing? So you're at the top of this structure. It's not, well, I don't know if I'd say it's a structure, but it looks like it's a seating arrangement, like an amphitheater, like that leads down still. You would be at the top, what we colloquially call the nosebleed seat. Where kids are free on Fridays.
I guess we head down toward the good seats.
You think you hear somebody, popcorn. Cold beer here. It's Fenway. No. Well, that one went over like a brick. I'll get you for that. How dare you not laugh at my jokes? You go down, and each seat is a little bit larger than it would be for your size. So it takes a little bit of an effort to climb down them. And as you get down, you to the stage level, I guess. You notice that everything kind of focuses on one point, and there is a slab of granite.
Damn it. All right. Well,
this is...
Here we are before a slab of granite.
And beyond that, you can hear the water lapping. It's a little louder.
Well, we can try to go and see the source of where it is louder. Or we could stay here and wait for something to come to us.
Well, I guess we'll continue to the water, because, I mean...
And, yeah, if there was something trying to kill us, this seems like a perfectly good plan.
So you pass by the slab, and you can't help but notice that it looks a little stained.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the edges, if you would care to look, are grooved. And the groove goes down the backside of the slab and trails off, cut into the floor.
This is fine. Let's see. Does anyone want to spill some blood here just to see where this groove in the floor goes?
Oh,
I mean, I
You
could
first.
squeeze out a bandage, maybe.
Yeah.
First.
we have any ball bearings maybe instead?
Oh, that's a good idea too. Because I don't have any ball bearings. Sorry.
That's fucking classic.
That'll work too.
Actually, I do have ball bearings.
Right.
I have
He
shotgun
does.
shells.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Cough it up.
There you go.
Gross.
All right. We roll some puck and ball bear.
All right, so you take a couple of shotgun shells and unpack them and pour them separate the powder from them, obviously, and pour them down into the groove, and they start rolling off into the distance.
Okay, so did anybody see where they went?
Are you like following them, or are you just, what are you doing?
I'll follow. I'll follow them within reason. I mean, we're not going to be stupid like follow them off of the cliff, but.
Okay,
yeah,
so you're gonna just keep pace with the ball bearings.
He's jogging along the stage.
Well, it actually turns into that as the slope gets more severe. The ball bearings go faster. It's never too terrible, but it does take a little bit of effort to keep up with them. And as you are following them down, you see in the distance a greenish eldritch glow that seems to be getting closer. You hear the flapping. It seems to be getting louder as something is coming toward you. I will need someone to roll a d6.
So since I'm in front and shit,
I rolled a 5.
Okay, take the 5.
All right. So I rolled a 1. So you guys are going to have time. You're going to have one round to prepare yourself as this thing is coming closer. The glow gets larger and brighter. It's green. It's almost like a flame. And as it comes into view, it is a human-shaped figure, but
Oh, good.
it either has no skin or its skin is translucent because you can see through it just a greenish skeleton. It appears that it is glowing from within, possibly bright enough that it looks like it's on fire, but you can tell that it's like a cold flame and that it doesn't seem to light up the darkness around it.
Uh-oh. Is this the man who killed my father? Anyway, I suppose that doesn't narrow it down very much for him, but kill.
So what are you guys doing? So you have like a surprise round.
Putting bullets in it. Putting bullets in it.
I do have to admit that ordinarily I would prefer to lure him into a closer situation for a proper kill box, but yeah, let's kill it.
All right, so I am going to just say that as it gets closer, you realize that it is indeed some sort of translucent, transparent skin, and it seems to have breasts.
Nope. Between the butt.
Eyes up there, eyes up there.
You can just see the hint of the curvature of them, just so you know that you misgendered my monster. Thanks, Wes.
Whatever it is, it dies.
Could be a Tiamat, could be a Lamia, could be
It could be. It could not be the thing from the horror at Red Hook.
right.
It's definitely not the thing from the horror at Red Hook.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
Could not be the dreaded Kardashian. Let's see.
All right. So Russian
All right,
Guyevich is going to try and put bullets into it.
All right. I too try to put bullets in it, but I also
right.
say, sorry, ma'am.
But it's the law of the West.
I roll a 9.
Okay. I guess. All right. Guyevich rolled a 9, and at this point, it is at long range, and you're using a rifle, correct?
Correct.
A 9 is what you want. So you can roll your damage, which is 3D.
All right, that's 11.
All right.
All right. Who is next?
That'll be me, because I always like to fire after Russian Guyevich just in case. And let's see, I too rolled a 9 or a 7 plus 2 with my rifle.
Okay. That hits as well.
And that was a 15 points of damage.
Okay. Who's doing what next?
I'm going to take some cover near this slab of granite.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was an option. But anyway, too late now.
All right. So, yeah, that's fine. You get on one knee behind a stalagmite, a thick one. Peer around the corner. You see like 2 bullets hit this thing. It makes no sound.
It makes no sound.
No. Just the
And there's plenty more where that came from.
Now, I also, I'm pretty sure that with all the echoing going on, 2 rifle shots wouldn't be able to hear much else. Like if the bullets went through it and hit something on the other side.
So it's just too much. It's too echoey. Yeah, it's loud. Your ears are even ringing from those 2 shots. Are you taking a shot at it?
No, I'm observing at the moment.
Okay.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
So you would have to be really good to hit it with a shotgun from that distance.
Right. But I'm just observing what Guyevich and Hullcutter's shots do to this thing.
I suppose this is a sound strategy. Keep going.
So it appears, you can't really tell from this distance. It's like long. It's a long ways away. What is Pip doing?
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. So you are trying to beat a 6.
I got a 9.
All right, it's 4D.
I'm using a digital dice roller, so hold on. 11.
All right. It's just running towards you.
Okay.
then
Hey.
you all will have another round, but you can hear flapping behind it, like coming from the same direction. You can hear just flapping around, fluttering. Yeah, getting louder. All right. So we'll just go in the same order. Guyevich.
4 bullet. 4.
Okay, so now it is at medium range. So now you are trying to beat a 10. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry, an 8.
Well, I'd definitely be that with another 9.
Okay, roll your damage. Oh, I'm sorry, a 10. Wait, where the fuck is rifle on here? I'm sorry. I'm no, it is an 8 and it's 3 dice. All right, there we go. You hit it. Roll 3 dice.
All right. So, yeah, with that, I rolled 10 for damage.
All right. All right, so you hit it. And now, Vansar, you can kind of see that where it hits, it glows green and green, like liquid.
I didn't get that.
Shut up. Green liquid like pours out of the points where it looks like it was wounded.
But it shows
High rock
no
cult.
signs of slowing or anything.
It doesn't seem. Yeah, it's not slowing down.
Shit.
It's quote bleeding, and you can hear the fluttering.
All right. Well, I shout my inspiring battle cry, everything for money, and all right, get an 11 with my
Okay,
bonus.
that is you are trying to beat an 8. So roll your dice. 3 dice.
4, and 5. That is 13, thanks to a public school math education.
All right. So you hit it and it bleeds again. This time, it looks like it's not slowing down, but it kind of like puts its arm against where it was hit, its hand to try and maybe staunch the flow, and you see the blood. Quote, the glowing green ichor going over its hand. Now it's really weird because it's coming toward you, and normally it was like this skeleton coming toward you, and all you can see was like this greenish eldritch glowy skeleton, but now parts of it are bleeding, so there's stretches or spots on its body that are defined by the blood that is seeping from the wound. So it's like a partially invisible woman is running towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Think of like the beginning of Netflix's Daredevil, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Where they pour the paint over the figures and they get defined. Kind of like that. All right. Rodney, what is Vansar doing?
Continuing to hide.
Okay.
This shit just keeps getting weirder, and I don't know if shooting it is actually doing any good other than defining a shape.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
What are you, Pip? What are you doing?
Still gonna shoot it just because. Hopefully it does do something.
All right, so you are trying to be a 6.
I got a 9 again.
All right, roll your damage.
Hold on. with 4 dice. 12 that time.
All right. Yeah, you smell like the stench of burning flesh in the air. So now this thing is like it's now it's on you, and from behind it you just see thousands of, I guess, bats just flying behind it, and they pass it, and you are now all engulfed in a cloud of bats just fluttering around and flapping, and their wings are buffeting you. They're not attacking you or anything, but they are going to cost you a penalty on shooting just because they're an annoyance. So you're going to have -2 to hit at this point. As it comes at you, and Pyrock, you were the first in like the marching order. So she is coming at you with her claws.
that is not very friendly, madam. If you do not desist immediately, I will have no choice but to end you. You have been warned.
So you feel them rend into you. And you're going to take 5 points of damage as they tear away at your skin. But where they touch you feel it burning.
Ow, lady. I think I've just about had it with you.
And you hear like noises coming out of her mouth, but they're really, really soft. And they're it's hard to tell if it's like a language or if it's anything, but it sounds like yeah, but higher pitch because it's a woman.
And this is why you shouldn't take up smoking, kids.
Get out of here.
So you want me to put bullets in you more?
I think that's very exactly what she has said. Blow her away.
All right, so now let's get a good idea of how you guys are grouped on here. So you have Pyrac Hole Cutter, which is, for lack of a better term, let's just call her Nancy.
All right.
And Nancy are like kind of in the center of this, right?
Really well.
Flanking on either side of Pyric are Russian Guyevich. I'm going to put you on the right. If you want to change that, just let me know.
Is going to be on the left. He's always on the left.
Okay, that's fine.
Right.
Russian Guyevich could be on your left, and Pip can be on your right. That makes sense, since he is the clone of Elon Musk. And then off a little ways is Van Sar, who's behind a stalagmite peeking around the corner. Okay, so if you want to avoid shooting Pyric Hole Cutter, you're going to have to maneuver around Russian Guyevich.
It would be appreciated. Remember, I can heal you afterwards if this all comes out.
So I'm just... So you're pretty close, and you see Nancy coming at him, and she just like rakes her claws across him, and stops and makes those noises. You see Pirate Hullcutter's blood splatter. And he screams out, "Oh, it burns!"
But not in a wussy way.
Yes, not in a wussy way.
Whatever
does-
that means.
He doesn't sound like Butters or Ralph Wiggum. What?
My
It tastes
flesh
like
burns.
burning.
I'm in danger.
I'm a traveler.
How can you die?
All right, so Russian Guyevich, what are you doing?
Well, let's see. Can I shoot a thing without hitting companions?
No, I just said you had a flank around.
Right, I'll flank around then. Sorry, I got confused over which was at the flank.
All right, so you rotate
Korea.
around to get a better shot at it, which is going to put you at all right. You are going to have to beat a fucking Christ. I can't read a chart to save my life. You are going to have to beat a 10 to hit it. And if you roll Snake Eyes, you're hitting Pyric.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
Thank you.
That is not Snake Eyes. All right, so you can roll your damage.
Come on, this one. 9.
Okay. So at this point, it's taken enough damage that it's covered in its own blood, and you no longer can see the skeleton. All you can see is like this dripping green female shape. A little taller than y'all, maybe 7'3". She's bleeding from multiple holes, bullet holes, pervs. And she's still uttering this guttural thing. Pyrex Hull Cutter. Your rifle is awfully close to it, like right on top of it. And in order to hit the thing, you're going to have to beat a 14.
A 14 for point blank?
Yeah,
All
because she's it's a rifle, so she's like inside the barrel of your rifle. She's like,
Yeah, that's right. Well,
I'm
that's
just using the chart, man.
All right. 5. All right. 8. So that's a negative. Yeah.
Okay. And now would be the time to pull out your knife or whatever. But okay. Pips, it's kind of the same thing. You have to flank around it in order to hit it.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I do it.
All right.
I flank
Now,
it.
here's the thing. So you have
You didn't tell me to thing.
you have Hulk. Well, I'm just giving you options. Hull Cutter is like in the center of like all this, right? Hull Cutter and Nancy. Guyevich has gone around on the left side. You can you are on the I guess the weak side of this battle, right? So you can go around a little less to get a clearer shot. So you're not also going to have Russian Guyevich as a potential target if you miss. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
now you're on three sides of this thing. So any firing could potentially get you all. But yeah, and it's a laser, so if you miss, if you get Snake Eyes, you're gonna hit Hull Cutter.
I don't care. I've got plenty of med points.
I got a 6.
That is enough to hit it.
Wow.
Finish it off.
That's cool. I'll take it.
So roll your damage.
13.
Damage.
All right. And Vansar, what are you doing? So from where you are, all three of them are kind of in your way. If you wanted to shoot at it.
Oh, I really don't want to shoot at it.
Fine, then try to negotiate with it, but good luck. I think we've already made it a little bit angry. I'm just saying. Not my official opinion, but it is.
Oh, fuck, I forgot the bats. Son of a bitch. Well,
Okay.
it's too late now.
Well, those bats were distracted by our powerful tactical prowess.
The bats will come into play next round. God damn it. All right.
See, I wanted to try to communicate, but I don't know.
You can communicate with eldritch horrors or bats. Take a pick. Let's try to fix the situation if you're not going to shoot.
Right, but I mean, you guys have been like pushing bullets and lasers into her, and I don't know how communicative she's gonna want to be.
Hey,
Time for diplomacy.
Okay.
According to the People's Greater Soviet, bullets are an effective form of communication.
It is very motivating. I agree with Exegesis for once. My God.
See what you made him do?
Make a choice.
Everybody stop shooting!
That's really going to work.
All right, so you say everybody should stop shooting.
And
are you going to do anything else?
I will step out from behind the stalactite with my hands in the universal symbol of I am not going to shoot you.
Okay.
Hands up, won't shoot.
All right. She continues to rake Pirate Hullcutter
Again
with her claws. One misses, one hits.
All right.
You're taking 6 points of damage.
All right.
As she lays into you.
Lady, knock it off.
You could kind of see drool slathering at her mouth. All right.
From me.
Since you are actually in danger now,
all right.
You can go first.
I apply a med kit and scramble away. It's like this is obviously not working yet.
Okay, so you're gonna try you book it out of there. And roll your medicine.
All right. Oops. 8.
And are you using one of the Doom med kits?
I am. It's like I'm using one of the Super Doom med kits here because I like myself having enough Pyroc Hullcutter integrity here.
All right, so you can grab 3 points of recovery.
I'll take it.
So that's the one from your roll, and then you rolled an 8 plus 3, or just an 8?
Let's see. I've rolled an 8 plus 3. So
yeah. So you rolled an 11.
11. Yeah.
Okay. Then you take 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tell me what the total is. I don't care about what you rolled. I just care
Yeah, as I
about
thought.
what your modified number is.
That'll be okay. Yeah, then that's going to be a 6 right now.
All right, so you can grab 6 points of back.
All right.
All right. All right. Russian Guyevich, what are you doing?
Well, Commissar said don't shoot, so I'm waiting to see what Commissar wants to be done.
Okay, so
I
you're
am
not going to.
Oh,
Are
wait.
you?
There's also medicine. Doctor, make me healed.
So where are you going?
I'm going to head over to the doctor and ask him to heal me.
all right.
From what?
Well, I'm still down some points. Like half my endurance and half of half my strength.
That was really something you should have been done when you were not in combat, like prior to encounters. But I mean, no, he can do that if he wants to. Pip, what are you doing? You're muted, Nick.
Sorry. I guess I'm holding off firing too and waiting to see what happens, seeing if he gets eaten or not.
Are you moving anywhere, or are you staying where you are?
I'm going to move further away from the thing if I can.
Like in which direction? So Hull Cutter and Russian Guyevich have retreated.
I'm going even further back than them. So if there's a thing, so there's them in between it and I.
Okay, you can get.
That's convenient.
You can get Guyevich between you and but not Hull Cutter. And Vansar, what are you doing?
I am going to attempt to reach out with my psychic abilities and contact this being.
Okay. What are you saying?
I'm apologizing profusely and while slowly stepping forward. It's been a rough day for all of us.
Kratu, Rata.
I'm going to get eaten by this thing.
You're going to get eaten. You might. Roll 2 dice.
Okay.
And you can add. I'll tell you what. You can add your Streetwise bonus onto it.
Okay. That is 8 on the dot, including the Streetwise.
Okay. You can tell that the Nancy hesitates. You don't get any sort of communication from her, but she hesitates, and she's sitting there dripping, and the bats wheedle on back, well, past you.
Okay.
And I will continue to step forward with my hands out. I don't know if our medicine is good enough, but we can try to help you, even though we hurt you.
What? Okay, just for the record, we are down to 1 med kit here, so this is better be a real good call.
We'll see. Could be
Live the
good.
adventure.
I
be good.
am Count Gregory Van Sar,
Oh, I don't tell her.
and you are.
You think you hear a name resonating in your skull, but it's got way too many consonants to be a real word.
Hmm. Hmm.
I am afraid I can't pronounce that. May I just call you Nancy?
Oof.
And so it's weird because you are communicating with it using language, but the impressions you get back are vaster than that. They can't be contained by language. They are.
Oh God, it's like she's the ghost of Walt Whitman. She contains multitudes, and she's in the body electric.
Ooh.
Full firepower.
All right, you asked for it.
Oh God, it's like leaves of grass. It's like it all makes
You
sense
you
now.
you like feel like in your head you hear hidden ideas dwell deep, enigmatic
So what happened?
notions,
Oh.
ideally dreamt. Do angels read Enochian? Determined, I scour creation, obscure view, endless rumor. Eventually, they entered, restoring numerous arcana, like Macleish, ancient knowledge lingering in secret hearts.
Ah, damn it! I wish I had put so many points in Dante's Inferno.
Shouldn't have put so many points in Demonstra.
Fair call. Fair call.
Yes, this whole thing has been an advertisement for Brian's poetry book. Sorry,
All right.
I couldn't resist.
Okay. Of
But
course.
you do,
Okay.
but you do get like a feeling of keep talking.
Mm.
A feeling of keep talking,
Yes,
like this person is receptive.
yes.
Well,
We
you've got a better second.
we are lost, very very lost, and we're just trying to find the meteorite that fell from the sky above the ground.
Oh. Oh
were
yeah.
were you gonna heal her?
If you will permit us,
I believe I was promised cake and pie.
Pyrock, make
The
with
cake
the
is alive.
healing
All right. I heal for that.
carefully.
Oh, hey. That costs extra.
All right, so
Wasn't it
roll your
Deuce big?
medicine, Pyric.
7,
Total?
8, 9, 10. Oh wait, I've got a free in medicine. Yeah. Sorry, 10.
All right. So you bandage her up, and like kind of wash away the blood stains, so she's back to her old transparent, glowy skeleton self. And you get impressions. She has been trapped down here for eons, and every year, like scads of people come down, sacrifice themselves or similar beings, to feed her and give them and feed off of her power, and it traps her here. And without those sacrifices, she thought she had her chance to break free and enact her revenge on people. But she realizes that you have nothing to do with the villagers here. So she tells you the only way out is at night, but beware.
Oh.
They've taken her essence over the years and magically grafted it to the town itself, so that the town is its own watchdog.
Oh. That sounds bad. But on brand.
But you will be free now.
No, I can't be free as long as long as this this is the power that they've leached from me and stolen from me is loose in the world. I'm bound. It was a shitty deal that I made with their ancestors ages ago. I should have read the fine.
Yeah, we do. We give that a lot.
Well, gents.
But remember, and she's out. The only thing I can tell you is that light creates more darkness.
All right. Does anyone want to try and see if she's lying? Because it's like this is an entirely possible ability for such eldritch ancient beings.
Well, because it is a psychic link between her and Van Sar, he can tell that she is sincere.
Okay.
She's not lying.
Well, she doesn't know she's lying.
So what would have to be done to set you free?
It's not in your power.
I can live with that.
I appreciate the sentiment, but it's not in your power.
So
okay.
Raising the town to the ground would not help.
No, that would probably make it worse.
But nice try. That is a very inventive approach.
Well, I really thought to myself at the time, what would Pyrock Hullcutter do?
Well, I mean, that's not wrong either, but I'm just saying, it's like usually people don't beat me to the punch like that. Anyway, I'm going to vote that we try it anyway, just in case. But, all in good time.
Well,
I'm going to try and find the title of the poem I read so I don't get sued.
Oh, you're going to get sued.
I am very sorry for your condition. Humans are shitty.
But we'll try to take as many of them out as we can. Oh, wait.
All right. So I think we can leave it there.
Aww. No.
Okay.
So we have excitement for next time.
Right. So should we do the double tap on her when her back is turned, or should we do something else?
Double tap when the back is turned.
Okay. All right. So as long as we've got a plan.
Right.
No witnesses.
I will allow the double tap while the back is turned if you want to be the last action of your game. I mean, your session.
No, this sort of thing never ends well when we do the double tap. But one day,
double tap.
I don't
Maybe
know. She
triple
was
tap.
fucking you up, man. I think I saved your life.
Yeah, I know, but you got lucky.
Yeah, she was pretty powerful.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you guys.
All
So
right.
I had 3 damage tracks from her. 1 for conventional weapons that you had whittled down to 0. 1 for energy weapons that you were approaching 0. And once both of those were gone, then you can actually start killing her.
Wow.
Thanks, guys. We were this close, but no, when you decided to talk.
You really weren't close.
Oh. I hear that.
I love that.
You were
We
not
were
close.
this close. No, you weren't. Oh.
She was going to fuck you all up.
She hadn't even
Okay.
reached her final form yet.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
And that was my response to the horror at Red Hook.
Right. Excellent. All right, gentlemen. We will
Oh,
see.
and by the way, the poem was called Naklish.
Oh. Nice.
I did. I
Right.
read some fucking loud schmuck's poem in the middle of the thing
Yeah.
because it was like spiritual.
Yeah.
Or you know,
Okay.
spiritual enough. All right, it's an Inochi in it.
Yeah. All right. Good job. Good job. All right,
Yeah.
everyone.
Free
Next
advertising.
week.